What up, though? It's your girl, Deja Blessed. Come with me to recap my trip to Japan last year for my 29th birthday. Hey, turn me up. Turn me. I'm just kidding. So this is me on my flight. I did fly Delta for my international trip. This was my first time flying international with Delta. Highly recommend. The trip overall, I think, was in total 16 hours to get me to Japan. My first stop and layover was in Michigan, and I'm from Detroit. So you know I had to tell my cousins and aunties to pull up on me. Took a quick shot.
Is that off of one of our aunties? Hazel.
And then we had to grab some food from the Coney. We hit up Mary's Grill Coney. That's close to where my aunt stays. We stay somewhere off of, we just gonna call it 7 Mile. And boom, there I was. Next flight landed me in Tokyo, baby. Japan International Airport. Yes, honey. Then I hopped on my little bus ride. And the bus ride took me to the train station where I got another bus ride all the way to my hotel resort. And I must say that the locals in the inner city, they're so dope. Like, everybody was so polite, so friendly. Had stopped at a restaurant for dinner. It was an Italian restaurant. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I fucked it right on up. And look at how cute their Dr. Pepper is. Ah. So then the next morning I had breakfast. So with the room that I had at my hotel resort, they included breakfast at the terrace. And you could see Mount Fuji while you ate your breakfast, honey. Then I went back to my room because it was time for me to get ready for the amusement park. And I was so close to the amusement park that I could literally see it and Mount Fuji from outside of my window at the resort. So you get direct on-site access. And of course, you know I couldn't do a get ready with me without my tone. I actually was recording this footage as like a mock ad for Tone, not knowing that later on I would actually land a PR brand dealship. And Tone is my first actual sponsored brand deal. So shout out to Tone for fucking with your girl. And this is just a little sign to believe in yourself. Sometimes you have to manifest the reality that you want. I was doing PR for Tone before Tone was ever sending me PR. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna, it was a little ASMR moment. So cute. And I got ready and then I went downstairs and I headed out to the back of the resort, which gave me on-site access to not only the amusement park that I was there for, Fuji-Q Highland, and we also had direct access to the spa resort that was not on site at the hotel, but we did have direct access via tunnel and walkway as well as shuttle. And we also got complimentary access to the Fuji Museum. There was an art museum and they gave me free tickets to visit. So I was highly interested in Fuji-Q Highland, if you cannot tell, because I'm a huge Naruto fan. Yes, where are all my Hidden Leaf baddies at? Like, please come to the front, come to the front. Thank ya. All of my shinobi, where are you? Thank you. No, I truly, truly enjoy the show Naruto, and I also am just like a person who wanted to take my intention to travel and see the world seriously going into my 30s. And something that I always wanted to see was Mount Fuji. So once I found out that Fuji-Q Highland was right outside of the mountaintop and also had a amusement park that had a themed Shinobi Village for Naruto, I just had to go. I couldn't pass it up. It just made sense. It just aligned with all of the little nuances and all of the things that made my inner child smile and happy. Look at my dorky ass. Like, yes. Then, of course, I had to get more immersed in the culture while I was there. I actually do really adore Japanese culture. I tried sashimi for the first time, which is raw sushi. Don't get me wrong, I love sushi. I love me a shrimp tempura roll or like a California roll, volcano roll, but that was my first time ever trying raw sushi, and I must say I am a fan. I also took myself to a pink flower festival. Now, ideally, I would have loved the opportunity to go and see the cherry blossoms in full bloom. However, I feel like the city that I was in just did not have those events happening locally, and it would have took me quite some time to travel back all the way into Tokyo to attend something for the cherry blossom festival. So I decided to skip out on the cherry blossom festival, and I found this alternative pink flower festival festival that also was highlighting the beauty of Mount Fuji. They had plenty of photo stops. They had lots of vendors and food, and even this live performance, as you can see. So I really, really thoroughly enjoyed myself at the festival. Everyone was so sweet, and there was a couple of people that even offered to take my picture for me because they could see I was a tourist by myself, but was trying to get really nice footage, and so they did not shy away from offering to help me with that. Look at this view. Look at this view. And these are the little lines for the photo ops. There's like a heart. I took a picture in the heart, and I took a picture at the Yellow Door of Happiness. But there was also a little boat canoe that you could have sat in to take pictures. And then they also had like a heart that says like Mount Fuji, like I love Mount Fuji. This was just like the most peaceful experience ever. Like, I am beyond amazed at the beauty that I was able to witness. I was so happy with the hotel, spa, and resort that I had picked, the location, the accessibility. There was a bus stop right outside of the hotel resort, so even if I did want to travel into some of the other local areas, it was very accessible. Everything was super affordable. And the best part, at nighttime, the park just lit up. All of these beautiful lights. It was so adorable. Oh, it made me wish I had a little date to bring with me. But you know, this was my first international solo traveling trip. So we wasn't really trying to focus on what we were lacking. We were just trying to appreciate everything that we do have. And we have free will. Isn't that beautiful? We have free will to get up and do whatever your heart's desires. So here I am having a blast dancing in my primitive Itachi jacket, okay, at Shinobi Village, okay, in Tokyo, Japan, baby. Exercise your free will. They also had a separate part of the park that was themed for Lisa and Gaspard. Now, I'm not 100% sure if Lisa and Gaspard are characters that are well known in the States, but from what I could tell, they are French-speaking characters, and I'm not sure if they're meant to help people learn French or if they are just French because that is their nationality. But they had a really cute theme park though. So Lisa and Gaspard, I really liked their theme park. It lit up, and they had like a cute croissant shop, which was just like, yes, if you have a sweet tooth, definitely check out the Lisa and Gaspard sweet shops. This is me. I was taking a bus so that I could go out on the sightseeing routes. There was a couple of places that they could take you on the sightseeing tours. And one of the places that I picked to stop was an ice cave. So here I am on the side of the road in Tokyo, Japan. No, but the bus stop, it was easy to use. All of the buses, they would say the stops in both Japanese and in English for you to figure out where you needed to get on and get off. I made it to the ice cave. This ice is thousands of years old, y'all. Isn't that so crazy? Like, I went down into the crust of the earth. The crust of the earth, girl. The crust of the earth. Me and my Air Jordan 1s. Me and my patent leather ones. Inside the crevices and the cracks I was in the crack of the earth. What's up, Earth? I'm inside you. Like, oh my God, I still can't get over that, y'all. Like, never will I ever. Like, who do I think I am? Dora the Explorer, like, growl. But I'm really proud of myself. Like, I'm so happy that I put myself out there and that I took the opportunity to just explore, to travel, to be free, use my free will, and just make memories for myself and really push the boundaries of like where just push the boundaries, girl. Like, when I came back, all of my family, they was like, girl, you went to Japan? You went to Japan for your first international trip? You went to the other side of the globe? Girl, yes. I had to see if that passport was working, honey, because if I needs to get up and go, I needs to know that I can get up and go. So this is me. Yes. Looking very cutesy. Checking the fit. This shirt I got from my homeboy. He's an artist, and this is his artwork on the back. It's called Jesus Piece. Make sure you guys tap in with my homeboy so you can get your artwork, or if you need a DJ for any of your events, shout out to the Black Canvas. So each morning that I was waking up and able to see Mount Fuji, I tried to be productive, make sure that I was checking my emails, that I was still making a game plan for myself. And the hotel resort was nice enough to provide pajamas as well as slippers. So I was able to sleep comfortably and didn't have to worry about anything. Because they were providing complimentary breakfast, I made sure to wake up every morning and get a big breakfast in so that I could stay full for the full day of adventuring ahead. And my favorite spot was probably the omelet station. Those omelets were so soft and fluffy. And then before it was time for me to catch my flight back, I definitely had to stop by the spa for a foot massage. Baby, your feet would never feel better than when in the hands of a Japanese foot masseuse. Highly recommend. Then I had to take one more last glance around the amusement park, around the Lisa and Gaspard Park. It was just such a breathtaking and beautiful scenery. I had to just take another stroll before it was time to go because I needed to get all those last looks in, honey. And I love that they tried to build like a tiny Paris. Oh, it was so cute for Lisa and Gaspard's Park. It's like a tiny Paris. And then here's the museum that they gave me free access to. I also wore my friend's shirt because why not wear artwork when you're in a museum filled with artwork? Duh. And then, of course, I could not leave without facing Fujiyama one more time.
Bitch, that Fuji snatched my wig, honey. And it's only glue down in this one corner. To me. Give a fuck.
Okay, what's finna be gone with the wind, fabulous. Pop it, though.
It's your reminder to live your life for you, baby.
And will.
And don't be worried about what them bitches talking about ever.
Never.
Ever. Because what they talking about, they ain't talking about name. Fujiyama.
Yeah.
King of coasters.
That's the fuck I'm talking about. Real international shit.
Real bad bitch shit.
Ah, period. Love that. My, yes. Look at her. Look at her. Glistening. Come on. Mugging you down. Mugging you down from Tokyo, Japan, baby. Lisa Gaspard Park. You know what? Follow for more. But we're doing more travel vlogs. Follow for more, baby. Subscribe. Love y'all. Mwah.